Have you ever been through times when you just wanted to give up? Yung feeling mo, pagod ka na, ubos na yung lakas mo at wala ka nang ibibigay. Yung feeling mo, talo ka na at hindi mo na kayang lumaban. Yung feeling mo na hindi mo na kayang magpatuloy pa at gusto mo nang sumuko. Have you been through these things? I have many times. Many times I have felt like a failure. I failed God so many times in the past, so I felt like God cannot use me in the present. That I have not been entirely faithful to God in the past, so I felt like I can never be faithful to Him ever. Sounds familiar? I'm sure you've been through this as well. We have this strong temptation to keep looking backwards. We keep reviewing the mistakes we've done, the sins we've committed, and the things we've failed to do. And we run that over and over again in our heads. Paikot ng paikot sa isipan natin. And so we move forward with our lives as if we were always looking at the rear view mirror. Now we all know, even if you're not a driver, that that is not a safe way to drive. You keep getting distracted by looking at the back, and you're bound to crash into something as you move forward. The Apostle Paul tells us that there is only one way to go. In his letter to the Philippians, he said, "Brothers, I do not consider that I have made it my own, but one thing I do, forgetting what lies behind and straining forward to what lies ahead." When we think of Paul, we might have this impression of a person who got it all together, a perfect human being. That is not true at all. Paul clarified that he has not made it. He is not perfect. He's had his own share of mistakes. But rather than allowing that to discourage him, he forgets all that. And he presses on towards God's goal for his life. We are just like Paul. We continue to make mistakes. We fail. In fact, we will never attain perfection in this life until we stand before the Lord. But God uses our imperfections to grow us in faith. God is always gracious and will always forgive us if we humble ourselves before Him. And Paul tells us, one thing I do. He is focused on this. He does not allow himself to be distracted by this. He forgets what lies behind and strains forward. Paul tells us to press on. And as we learn to be more single-minded in our focus to press on towards God's goal for our lives, may we always remember, faith matters too.